Hello. All right. Sorry about the even later start. I was trying to catch UFC. It did not disappoint for the most part. You goofing, bud? Going out with your brother. All right. Let's get to this. It's late as fuck. Ah, shit. I did not set up the YouTube side. Shouldn't be long. Oh, insane. All right. Starting with Sarkler versus Ray. Pretty boilerplate matchup. I don't think there's going to be too much to note here. Start off a barrel into Mara control. Ben did not get staggered. We just went for the stun, picked it up. Yep, I mean, this seems like the way things are normally going right now. Post railed, you just grab all the locks. And then she is also grabbable if you manage to get the timing with Ben coming out of block into her right before her second ult. I don't know that there's anything too, yeah. This was a pretty textbook fight. We have already learned most of the lessons we need to learn for this matchup earlier this season. Bog standard 65. We will see what the future holds for that counterman. I mean, the stranger raises questions. The possibility or interest of trying to get more than 65 raises questions as well. Starkiller could end up on defense as well. I don't think there's too much to say about this, but I did notice that the protection regen wasn't really happening this time. I don't know if it's just because I won too fast. We won, like, immediately. Right, watch. Heal immunity just came off, and this fight's over in, like, 2 or 3 turns. 1 turn, 2 turn, 3 turns. She just never got a chance. Fucking, okay, maybe the takeaway here is Amp Bag. Amp Bag just seems like it closes this fight out way too fast. You don't need it to win. This is already, like, a pretty one-sided matchup. But yeah, it was -1 banner for running Amp Bag, basically. Possibility for -2. Alright. Everything dies. That's what Ezra looks squishy as fuck. We did a lot of thinking on this stream. I apologize for the amount of dead air there was. Is there any real risk assessment here? R8 Treya, R9, Sith Trooper, and OG Kylo. I mean, like, the one thing that would possibly have me concerned is, like, fucking Nihilus Annihilate Sniping Cat. We have Savior, we do not have Defeat Immunity. I don't know. I don't know if Jim Kid's gonna remain on offense. I kind of did it sarcastically, but I cannot deny that he is not that good on defense right now. You cannot be the king for that long and not have consequences for your prior actions. Fucking Great Mothers, dude. That Great Mothers. So I've probably dropped like 4 or 5 matches this season, and Great Mothers has been like 60 to 80% of them. It's actually fucking insane. I'm just like, I don't even need to see it. Great Mothers, full swap to defense. I don't think this is true, but Morgan needs to come fucking correct. Morgan needs to perform who duties at a tank. The turbo shit makes sense for Ahsoka, but we're not on Ahsoka right now. And I assume even once that 23 expires, we will still probably not be on Ahsoka. I'll just have to store the current loadout as like a separate loadout, shut that shit off, and then go serious tank mode. Literally every fight has come down to Morgan and or Great Mothers dying too easily. They're on speed sets. They do not have super high tier defense secondaries. At least that I can recall. Do they? Our armor is plus 11. Yeah. We could be better. We could be a lot better. Yeah, I'm looking at the mods now. We could be a lot better. Yeah, fuck it. If I just stopped using Great Brothers this much this season, we would have been like 0 losses. Extremely fucking clean record. It's crazy. And then there was the Saw fight. We'll hopefully get to play this soon for real. Like, obviously there was no POW here, but Saw Gerrera's squad is not concerned with incoming health damage. Fucking certainly not with you at present. I'm excited, man. I know Saw undersizes were the focus, but look, if you tell me Saw versus QA is back without being carried by the Datacron, that is a noble pursuit in itself. And I don't even know if we necessarily need a 5-man either, to be perfectly honest. Like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll just have to try it. I believe the squad is hyper competent. Damn, this dude just does not stop talking. I chickened out and did a 5-man QA because I was afraid of Sana, and then Sana just immediately fucking evaporated. Yeah, this is unfortunate, but like, this is the problem with rank repair. If I was already top ranks, I would fucking set it. I don't really care about dropping a match there. But if I'm trying to actually like get the climb done, I can't really afford to risk it right now. You gotta have rank to be able to burn it. So right now, JML is just kind of serving the role of being a fast starter. But I'm pretty sure we could just switch to running like Cal here with weakest TM. And like, I'm not really sure how that would backfire. The worst thing I could say is, you know, it's kind of unpleasant that we wouldn't have days for B2. We would have to just kill B2 first. But I don't know, man. I don't think that sounds bad necessarily. if we're trying to get the double Jedi offense split. But yeah, otherwise this was a pretty good call. I remember being fairly straightforward at this point. B2 was just fully disabled. I think we almost got banner sniped at the last second. Yeah, that shit. Almost. But 67. No real notes that I don't already have down. Weakest cron consideration. I mean, it doesn't have to be JCal either, right? It could be shit like gas. Gas, I think, is a little bit too concerned about how much potency he has. Because Zephyr has crit avoidance as well, and Gas doesn't get the free crit chance without full 5-0 firsts. I mean, I already have a mod for 100% crit chance, but you would really want to augment it with the cron on top of that. Which is, like, entirely possible. But I don't know. I'm still kind of curious or concerned about what the upper limits of the team's damage output can be. I know this was another long think period. It's also a very long buffer period. What the hell? I did Balin versus Trench. I don't remember doing this shit. Yeah, pretty one-sided. I don't necessarily hate how that played. But the drop could have been 2071. That's like the most promising sign in all this. Like, here's a funny thing. Like if you go look at my GACs right now, it's not immediately. I mean, 1869 maybe is a warning bell, but for the most part, you look at my history, and you don't really get a sense that something is brewing. Just because we haven't had any clean rounds yet. But the funny thing is, like, literally even this is a example. Because I blew like a 100 when only 50 were actual drops. Oh no, I blew like 80 or something. I don't remember what the number was. Like, we could have dropped 50 banners and still played a pretty efficient match. We would have been 1824 to 1821 if I didn't blow the -30 on limit testing. Like, I mean, look at what happened just this round, right? We posted an 1858 post drop. We posted over the softbacks post drop. Like, this shit's real, man. Cheesing's fucking dead. I do not care at this point. I feel pretty confident saying it. Like, if you cheese and you stick with your guns, I'm not overly self-important on this shit. I'm not saying you have to adapt or die, but I am gonna say thank you for the free win. It's just what it is. It's just how things are shaping up. I don't think this is gonna slow down. I think it's gonna be a pretty easy climb to the top. I've had seasons like this before, where it's like once you have the formula set, you kind of can't lose. The worst thing that could happen is you could misplay, or you could get RNG'd. Yeah, GM is fucking weird, man. I will give GM a fair second shot with proper tank mods. I'm not gonna overly judge them. They are on hyper specialized shit. They've obviously dropped against shit like POW being on full protection mods as well. That's a skill issue on my part. I can't blame the squad for that. I'm modded in a way that, like, right, we sacrifice a lot of defense. We're running protection over health. We put them in a scenario where they take a fair amount of percent health damage. But the problem this last time was we killed POW. And then Qui-Gon just slapped our ass because Qui-Gon's the better damage dealer. You have to cover it on both ends, which is why we need the defense. Which is why, yeah, it's fucking time to grow up. Get them off the turbo mods. You're not doing GM versus Soka anyway. Get them on real proper shit. Or stop trying to use them. That's basically it. We did BKM 4-man. They got the death mark on pause, then collect that pause. Savior mechanic doesn't stop him from getting revive blocked. He gets the death mark off before he dies. Well, technically, we did get high roll here. Technically, this was spooky. As well as, it's cute that Boobideer gets you extra stacks. I don't know. I don't know that this is good, but if you're going to be posting Gungans, this seems like probably the most worthwhile thing you could be doing. I don't remember if we won too fast or if we got full banners. I think we did get full banners. Once Gungans lose their Genya, though, it can be very fucking hard to slow down because they're just paper otherwise. Yeah. A solidly fast pause built for protection regen just helps get full banners a lot more easily. Pretty bog standard. I really like this Malgus Bane duo. It just, like, obviously for Zori, but I might even start using it beyond Zori. It just feels good. It just feels nice. C-Solo against DTMG. How did this end up resolving? I think I ended up using ult. Yeah, I tried to, like, slow roll damage here, but fucking Enoch was somehow just rocking her shit. I felt like I was going to be able to get back to full protection if I just left the damage dealers dead and everyone else alive. But I guess not. Darkside buffs had other plans. Oh yeah, we were hovering Maz here for a good long while on BB2. Ended up using Seer instead. This was like pretty one-sided and maybe did not need crew to be here. I mean, hey, right? It did what I expected it to do, right? Fucking, if you're gonna post Bad Batch on defense, look, Crosshair actually got flipped. The tragic thing here was, I'll have to keep this in mind, fucking Seer with it's the Ahsoka dynamic, right? When he gets damage tax whenever he gains Terminator, I believe, under Malakos clause, he does snipe and just offs himself. But, like, imagine if this wasn't a crew with the crit immunity. Right? This is a Bad Batch squad on defense, getting to do the dang thing. Like, imagine if this was a BKM. I mean, granted, they would revive once, but Crosshair's online at that point, right? At least they're playing the video game. Figure it out, see what happens. Alright. Kind of cannibalize some of yesterday's content by writing it down yesterday. I cannibalize some of today's topics to talk about by writing it down yesterday, but we'll talk about it in a second. Ships. That was a fucking jump scare. This shit. Do I need to, like, adjust my prioritization? How did they ignore? How do they ignore Y-Wing? Does Raven's Claw give you defense ignore and defense, or taunt ignore on defense down, I believe? I see. Okay, so no, that does give us counterplay. Like, I didn't want to target him because he had foresight, but in doing so, I would force him to attack Y-Wing. So, like, kind of who gives a fuck? Alright, that seems notable. Yeah, but Falcon took the foresight. Where'd they come back from? I don't really know where he came back from. Alright. I'm not really sure why they were able, why the home one basic gave foresight back. Because we did Falcon AoE, which took the foresight away, but they got the foresight back right before, which is kind of fucking spooky. How did this resolve? 75. 75 is not terrible. I don't know. I do think Sithfire Foresight did a fair job of protecting our protection here that I don't know that another reinforcement would have done better. Like, certainly, I don't think any other ship does enough protection regen right now to patch that up, while also preventing incoming damage in the future. And this just seems clean. Like, I don't know why people are talking about Exec bad on offense right now. Like, this is another 77. It looked kind of spotty that one time because I was trying to save shit, but the moment that I stopped saving shit and just started pushing buttons, it seemed to go okay. Alright, we're healing on cooldown. We're death marking on cooldown. Like, I don't think we had any real close calls here. Yep, death mark, mass assist, protection back to full. Chilling. Now we kind of need to take care of their damage dealers, but then also want to try to get death mark back. Or get heal back, whichever. Death mark one turn off. Heal up. Like, we're overkill here. Multiple sources of full protection. For another 77. How the fuck is holding Exec bad? Explain it to me. Exec on defense equals a 77 for prof. It don't make no damn sense. I was looking at it too. Same fucking thing. I don't know if you even need Xanadu here. It's a 76 blade everywhere, man. What are we doing? What are we talking about? What are we doing? How is this bad? Dude, I'm so fucking tired. I don't know, man. Like, holding triple just seems solid right now. If we're just trying to make ships irrelevant. Like, if you post exec plus home 1, I'm just gonna exec the home 1 and profundity the exec and get 76 or 77 on both. Don't know. Who could say? Maybe I'm just missing the artistry of getting 77th. Alright, what else? Yeah, weakest crown JKL. I think I'm sleeping on at the moment. Obviously, we can't do it against shit like a Mace. Mace and weakest crown kind of being a hard counter. Luminar will be online next week. Kellerbeck weakest? Fuck, man. This shit sounds nice for offense. I think Keller Beck does the cleanse special turn 1, so he very well... I mean, you can still run KB weakest on defense, but it's more so... He will do nothing turn 0, and then take his first normal turn, and have mass assist, and that's still value. But it's less flashy than Light Side TM, I think. Less spicy. Yeah, JKL, JKal, Hermit Yoda with weakest TM sounds solid. Yeah, overall, not too many challenges, just reiterating, like, This is the question. 4th is crazy fucking good, but it might just be completely unnecessary while we have Rolocron. I mean, it's not even a might. It is unnecessary while we have Rolocron. It's just fun as fuck to have. But I will probably have to retire it until Rolocron is gone, aka 1 more week. We can just swap back to it after. And yeah, that's probably it. The hardest part might be that would imply that she wants tenacity plus accuracy arrow, which I probably maybe do not have. Because yeah, we do need her to assist to mark the target on crosshair turn before Omega 2 goes. Alright, so that is all. I think that about wraps it up. Actual short stream this time, unlike last time where it ended up being long as fuck. Alright, thanks for hanging out. Have a good weekend. I just saw you just wrestle. Sorry, I wasn't looking at YouTube. Yeah, Bad Batch 2 I've been working on for a good long while. I've liked Bad Batch 2 since they've come out, so stay tuned if you want to see more of that shit. Check out some of the earlier stuff. I mean, I don't understand people hating Bad Batch 2. Bad Batch 2 consistently counters QA, Great Brothers Balin, another B+ squad that I'm blanking on right now. Like, they are clearly the best squad in the raid. A year from now, people are going to have full R9 maze teams collecting dust, and I will be using Bad Batch. And they're going to be like, well, yeah, I just don't have them built. I just have my mace. My all R9 mace squad. And my Bad Batch all R5. I guess I just can't do that. I was warning people before the raid even came out. Whatever. Can't help everyone. Some people just have to see it for themselves. They won't believe you otherwise. Alright. Yeah. We will be back tomorrow for the final round. Enjoy y'all's rest of the weekend.